Hey guys, Judah here. Um, this is a very long overdue video. Um, I was supposed to be doing videos like weekly or monthly for my tea updates, but I have not really posted one since like the first month. So, this is my long overdue update. I am now 7 months and 3 days on tea, and obviously a lot has changed. My voice, for one, is a lot deeper. That happened around April, so about month 5 for me was the first significant change. It started dropping around month 3, just barely. Like, I could tell, and my partner Beth could tell, but pretty much like everybody else was kind of like, "Oh yeah, you sound a little weird," but it started cracking and squeaking about that time too. And then um, around April, it started really dropping, and it's just kept going since. So that's cool. What else? Um, got a lot of acne still. Kind of popping up everywhere. That started about the same time, around March or April. So about 4 or 5 months in. Um, it's really obnoxiously annoying. I've never had acne before in my life, so it's kind of bothersome. Um, what else? Got a lot of body hair. That's happened. Um, Still coming in, but it's all the way up to the tops of my thighs now, pretty much all over my ass, which is just great. And got a nice prominent happy trail going on. Still waiting for facial hair, but it's coming in. I've got a couple little dark hairs under here and one right underneath, like in my soul patch area. And all of this in here is coming in dark. So I kind of look like, if I don't shave, I kind of look like, Adolf Hitler. I've just got like a little dark patch here and pretty much nothing else. So that's real cool. Yeah, great. The emotional side of things is good. Finally evened out. I'm, you know, I'm taking weekly shots, and that seemed to balance me out, as well as like learning how um, to communicate again with people, and especially with my wife. Um, so that has been interesting, but we're definitely on better communication terms now. I started a new job, so things have been a lot less stressful for us. So it's been a lot easier to just focus on like us having a good time and spending time together when we get the chance, because we work opposite schedules now. So when we do get a chance to be together, like, it's great, and we don't fight, which is awesome. Um, I haven't really been working out, so like my muscle development is pretty much the same as what it was. I've been moving, so um, I kind of like, it was a whole big long process, and I'm not even gonna go into it. But basically, I stopped working out like probably 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and just haven't been able to get back into it, especially because I just started this job. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I don't know what else is. Oh, I'm passing about 60% of the time now. It's hard where I work because it's in Sacramento's gay district. So a lot of people just come in and assume that I'm either like a lesbian who's just smoked since I was like 6, or you know, or they don't really know what to call me. Um, but like, I know that 90% of the time that I get misgendered, now it's because of where I work. Like, when I'm not in the gay district, when I'm just out and about in Sacramento, like, I have no problems. It's only when, like, you know when I'm around people who are trained to be sensitive, like, you know, that they're trying their best to, you know, be sensitive and accept me for who I am, and assume that, like, if I am a lesbian, that, like, I don't want to be called sir, so they better call me ma'am, you know, even though, like, now I sound like a dude. So, um, so it's gotten a lot better, though. Like, I've been kind of trying to retrain myself how to talk more masculine, I guess. To, like, I guess focus on, like, giving off that vibe of, like, you know, and I've also been trying to push myself towards, when somebody, like, in the store repeatedly calls me ma'am or her or whatever, to just stop and, you know, correct them if it's making me uncomfortable. Like, if it's not a big deal to me, like, some days it's not, I don't really even care. It's, like, not worth it to me sometimes, but there are other times that it really bothers me, and I've been trying to work on my own self-confidence to the point of being able to say, hey, look, that's not me. I'm not a girl. And I've done it a couple times, and it's been okay. I've only had one time that it was awkward, that they were like, wait, what? And then, you know, and then because I'm open and out at work, I was like, well, I'm transgender. You know, I'm a man. I identify as male. And they, you know, it was a group of gay guys, and they, you know, they looked at me and they were like, oh, okay, well, so wait, so do you have a penis? And that was like the start of a very awkward conversation that I wasn't really prepared to have. But, you know, in that happening, it kind of made me realize that, like, I need to be prepared to have those conversations with people if I'm going to be open about it, which I want to be. Like, I need to be prepared to have that conversation and to be asked that question, and to be able to not necessarily, like, feel like I have to answer it every time, but to be able to say, look, that's not really an appropriate question to ask. You know, that's a personal question, and do it in a respectful way that's not going to off-put them to trans people, but at the same time, it's going to convey the fact that, like, just because I'm unique and I'm different, and, you know, just because I'm not a cisgendered person doesn't give me the right to ask about my genitals. Like, you know, I know people are curious, and I know that that's society, you know, coming out that we're all conditioned to think that in order to be a man you have to have a penis, and in order to be a woman you have to have a vagina. But just because that's a societal norm doesn't mean that it has to be proven every time someone goes against that. You know, like, I don't have to prove that I have a dick to you for you to call me sir. So it's been kind of a struggle for me to be patient with people who are like that. Not necessarily wanting me to whip out my dick, but, like, people that just ask that question just because they're curious. Like, and to not take offense to it every time, that not everyone is that douchebag that's not going to treat me with respect if I can't prove I have a penis. You know, not everyone is going to call me names or be disrespectful. That 90% of people are, especially, you know, when I get those questions, like, especially where I work, like, everybody is super open-minded, and or almost everybody, you know, and not everybody's out to get me. And I think that's been something that's been hard for me to keep in mind, because I have had several negative experiences the first couple times that it happened. So now that's, like, the forefront of my mind, that that's what's always going to happen. When in reality, those few times that did happen to me were really abnormal. So, anyways, I'm just kind of blabbering on now. So that's pretty much all I have. Hopefully I'll update again sometime in the not too distant future. I can't make any promises because life is crazy and I'm super busy. But yeah, I'll do my best to update again soon.